let's have a conversation.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Mindful Reality, the channel that covers reality TV from a mental health perspective. Now, I've been missing a lot of the feeds, and today I was like, it's Friday. When I get off work today, I'm going to have the opportunity to sit down and watch some feeds after I get off work because I don't have work on the weekend. And I was all excited about that. And then I turn on the feeds at like 5 Eastern or so when I was finished with work. Nothing. Cats and dogs. So I was like, all right. 5:30, checked again. 6, 7, 8. I want to say about 9:30, the feeds came back on. So I'm like, whenever I have time, there's no feeds. And whenever I don't have time, action. So, but I'm going to give you guys basically a little bit of what I got beforehand and then a little bit of what I got. We're on a "We'll Be Right Back" screen right now because I have the feeds on right now. So I'm going to go through everything. Oh, who's talking right now? Ashley and...
Because I don't want anyone starting shit.
Literally.
Oh my god, talk about the biggest honesty.
Ashley and Jimmy, okay. Ashley and Jimmy are having a conversation right now.
I feel like I've recovered.
I do too. If you had gone home because of something like that, that would have been a horrible way to.
They're talking about Showergate.
But I feel like it would be the same exact votes. Do you know what I'm saying?
Assuming Zay's on the block out.
If it was Zay, like, do you know what I'm saying? Like,
because I do think everybody, listen, Rachel would have put him up, but I don't really think Zay would have seen the block if he had kept it up for a really long time. And, you know, I've told you this. Zay was not bad for my game.
Zay was better for me.
He was bad for
Zach and Ashley are both saying that Zay was good for their games.
Right? So because of that, I did take a risk in hopes that when
why did I say Zach? Jimmy and Ashley both said that Zay is good for their games. Was good for their games.
Yeah.
Okay, so while they're talking about things that are irrelevant, you guys have voted. Out of 13 votes, 38% of you think that Keanu is going to go home this week. 31% think other. 15% think Rachel. 15% think Amy. Next. Okay, so Zach, Morgan, and Jimmy were in the HOH a while ago, like hours and hours ago, and they know that Kelly and Keanu have powers and are worried that Keanu can change the noms. Morgan thinks that he would replace himself with either her or Rachel. Keanu, Kelly, and Adrian and Ava are the people who are possible renoms. Okay. Before I even get to that, Jimmy won the HOH, as I said yesterday, and the people that Jimmy chose to be on the block are Keanu, Kelly, and Adrian. So that's where we're at right now. Keanu, Kelly, and Adrian are on the block. Hey, Chocolate, you are actually the first mod. I can't necessarily say you're the first person because I see the number 3 in terms of the people on here, but you're the first comment outside of myself, and you're the first mod comment for sure. Yeah, Ashley is not on the block. Ashley is currently not on the block. Okay, so when I cut on the feeds, when they finally came back, Adrian and Kelly were having a conversation, and they were like, we need to stick together, but we cannot let anyone know that we're together. So we have to privately kind of support each other. Sorry, we got to privately kind of support each other, but
Okay, okay, okay. So instead
don't
of
let anybody
thinking
know that
about the
we're
grade, I'm
working
gonna do
together.
5 based on your head. So one,
Yeah.
Look at this man, Zach. Hold on. Look at this man. Shoot. Look at this man. I'm sorry, y'all.
okay,
Sorry, y'all. Let's see here.
okay, okay. So now step one, come here, cross over.
It's not gonna let me.
So we're sitting
Oh, it
here,
is.
cross.
Okay.
Then we take the bottom, right? And we go this way.
Zach is working his game, y'all.
Yeah.
Remember
Okay, sorry.
Tasha said Zoran?
It feels correct.
Does it feel correct? Okay, now it's all good.
Hold on. Oh man, I should have taken off the blur. Hold on.
Let's see.
Hold
Oh, okay, sorry.
on.
Um, I think I have the method down, the game method.
Zach wants this to be a thing. Bad, y'all.
One thing
Zach
that's gonna happen, however,
would love for this to be a thing.
probably not. But if you're like, hey Zach, I need to braid this so I can ride a horse really quickly.
He's making her laugh. He's braiding her hair.
Now here's the
Tasha,
thing.
where you
When you
at?
tie it at the bottom, how do you
Yeah,
do
here.
it?
Tasha.
Now you know how to do that.
Absolutely not. So
It's the fact that Tasha predicted this
I don't know.
before we even saw them in the house and before they ever interacted. Tasha talks.
no, 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 no.
Check out
You
Tasha
did at the
talks.
very end.
Yeah, on the very end. Make it over.
She turned loose.
And she was talking about I don't want to get into showmance because I've seen what happens historically. Anyways,
Okay.
it's all wait. What did
If I like
Mike Tyson say? Everybody has a plan until you punch them in the mouth. Well, how does that apply to this? Everybody has a plan. Everybody has an Operation Nomance until they're put into Temptation Island
so what do they do like
and
three?
they don't have another option.
Yeah.
They don't have an option for space and they don't have an option for other things.
Go now. Okay, just look.
All right.
It's
All
not.
right.
It's not.
Where are we
I
at?
did three.
Oh, you're here. I told you he's a simp. What's up,
Catherine,
MILF man?
come here.
Oh, there you are, Tasha. What's up?
Oh, give
What?
me your thoughts. I didn't hit you, but I need to give me your thoughts.
Nice.
So Catherine entered the room. Okay.
Give me
What
your
else do we
honest
got here? What
opinion.
else do we got?
What's coming out?
So I told you the nominees. I told you about Adrian and Kelly having this conversation. Adrian told Kelly that he's scared that she's gonna go home, and she said it's okay if I leave. If I leave, I leave. And I'm like, wow, I don't like that.
We're gonna do it quick though. And you can try to guess
Adrian
mine.
was having an emotional monologue about not wanting to let his family down. He referenced his grandparents,
So my guess is you're gonna braid all three braids going at once.
Yeah.
Okay. Rachel was having a conversation where she was telling Mickey and Amy, I'm unlikely to win because I've been here twice already and I've won. I'm a three-time participant and a former winner. So I don't get why I'm being targeted because everybody knows that I'm not going to win. Rachel's there to win. I think Tasha said this before, but Rachel coming back as a third time player and a winner and a former winner knows that she's unlikely to win. But I think similarly to Sari, she would love to win and she wants to win and she plans to win. It's just that unlike the rest of them, she's already established. So it's okay for her if she does not win. It's just something that she would like to do. Let's see.
Why?
I have something of a random. In the middle of a game conversation, they randomly cut to Lauren painting Riley's nails, which was stupid. Keanu told Vince that he has a power. He didn't tell him the details of what the power was, but he was like, let's just say it gives me an advantage in the power of veto competition. And he also tells Vince that Kelly has a power. They assume, whatever the case may be, that there's two more powers out there. But they don't know who might have those powers. At least that's what Keanu is telling Vince. Ava left the action to go take a nap, and then somebody came to talk to her. I forgot who. And then Jimmy at the time was just listening to his music in the HOH room, and now we're caught up. Now I'm caught up to an extent. So now Catherine is braiding Lauren's hair instead of Zach. Zach probably feels like he got cock blocked, to tell you the truth. Um, Let me switch cameras because now that Catherine's over there, it's like nothing to see here. Okay, camera three's at a will be right back screen. Camera four will be right back screen. Okay, so camera one. So the only thing they're trying to show
Well, okay, sorry, I did it quickly.
is Zach, Lauren, and Zach, Lauren, and Catherine. It's the only thing they're trying to show right now. It's like there ain't nothing to see here, really.
That's big.
Oh, now they got they're back to to Jimmy talking to Ashley. I hope your mom likes the video. All right. Oh, Catherine does something other than watch Ashley in the shower. I'm shocked.
I'm gonna talk to her about it and say, listen, I want to pick your brain about this idea.
Yeah.
I think it would be a great way for you to pay me back. I 100% would not put you up if I thought you had any danger of going home.
Okay, who are they talking about?
Nothing would stay against Keanu.
Yeah, see, that's the hard part.
Now we're back to Kelly. Kelly and who?
He doesn't trust me because he thinks I'm close with Keanu. I'm not close with Keanu.
I know.
I'm close with
Who's
Keanu
Kelly
because
even
Keanu
talking to here?
votes for me last week. I need Keanu
I
to
hate
vote
these
for me.
camera views that only show one person and you have to guess the other one that they're talking to.
Yeah,
Well, first of all, congratulations on getting a power. Because those are really
Kelly is telling somebody that she got the power. I wonder if it's Morgan.
I was so
I can't recognize them by voice at this point.
gonna break down, but I didn't want to come off like weak, but like I was giving up, and it was so frustrating when like
Ava was having a really
pull her out.
Now we're at the we'll be right back screen again. Yo, the feeds are driving me crazy right now because I'm trying to get into something and these WBRB screens are killing me. All right, we're about to put it on 4 screen and then just mute it until something comes on one of these cameras. Yeah, all 4 cameras will be right back screen. Okay, so that's what we got here, y'all. That's what we got. We have got the 3 nominees for those who missed it. Keanu, Kelly, and Adrian. Yes, I have them in my thumbnail, but in case you didn't realize that was the noms. The noms that Jimmy picked on his HOH are Keanu, Kelly, and Adrian. Keanu, because they've been going for each other. So it's easy to assume that would be one of the people that he picks. Kelly, because she had already volunteered herself and she's already been on the block before. So she was an easy pick. Adrian is kind of random to me because I don't necessarily think I've seen anything of Adrian gunning for Jimmy. So I have to find out more context on that specific pick. But the Keanu and what's her name? Kelly picks, I'm not particularly surprised about. Let's see if I can find live updaters for more context, hopefully. By the way, if you're here, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell to get notified when I drop some more great content. I'm going to be here until 11 Eastern about. Barring getting a huge super chat or something, I'm going to be here until 11 Eastern. Okay, Zach is talking to Adrian. Zach is really political, y'all.
I had like a puzzle piece for myself, and I was holding it. I'm like, now thinking, I'm like, if that's the case,
Appreciate it.
Puzzle piece and like
Thanks, man.
The stuff first before you grab my hand. You know what I'm
The
saying?
color actually doesn't look like the actual color because my light makes it look like a different color. Let me see if I can change the color on the light.
The fact that he slipped on the boat too. He keeps telling me that he didn't. He keeps telling me that Will flipped, and Will told him that.
Yeah, there's the color. It's like a blue color. If that looks like blue, it's like a royal blue. It doesn't really look like royal blue on camera, but it's a royal blue with an orange stripe and a white Nike symbol.
Like, worst case scenario, like, if you have to, like,
we have a Nike outlet here where it was like 80% off.
But I'm assuming if you're going to win, you're going to take yourself off, of course.
Okay, so Zach is talking with Adrian about possible scenarios if Adrian wins the power veto.
Why would he put up Will? Because Will didn't want to put someone on.
Zach is telling Adrian that he thinks that if somebody takes himself off the block, that either Will or himself are going up.
That's why I say it could be game. I was going to pick you if it's fair choice. And I want to talk to you about it because one, if you win it, you could say you keep yourself safe and say if I'm assuming you would use it. I mean, I would like to. Like, I really would. I really, really would. The thing is like, I don't know, like the whole thing. If I use it on you, you can't put me up, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah.
So
I mean, before you put me up, I said, I'm playing.
I gotta mute it. So Adrian is saying that if he gets house guest choice for the veto, he would want to pick Zach, but he wants Zach to assure him that if he wins the power veto, he would take Adrian off the block. And he's like, I don't know. Zach is like, I don't know. He's like, it depends on how things shake up. What is Mickey's power? I don't know Mickey's power. Fill me in on what Mickey's power is, because I have no idea what it is. That's the first time I'm even hearing that Mickey has a power. Hi, Cass. You're late.
So before, like, tomorrow happens, I would have to, like, basically tell him, like, hey, like, this is what's happening if I get picked. You know what I'm saying? You're safe. Yeah. But if he picks it, then I do not want to save you, and then he has this understanding of, like, I'm going to just keep the knobs the same. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That'd be so bad. Yeah. Because right now, bro, if we don't survive this week, I know, and we don't win next HOH, I cannot see a way we survive.
So what alliance do Adrian and Zach have? Because it sounds like they're talking as if they're in some kind of alliance together. Can someone tell me what alliance Adrian and Zach are in together?
because of Rachel in this point in time. Ashley, give her credit, she won. She took herself off. But like she would have been back on like she would have been back on Sean. And it pissed me off so much because I'm like, you've got these people just kind of, you know, having a good time. Like,
Mickey's power is that she can take over HOH. What are the conditions? Okay, so DM, what are the conditions of her taking over the HOH? Is there a time limit that she has to do this? Is there a time frame? I want to know all the details that I can know about this. Adrian is basically trying to tell Zach that Will is expendable because he's a nice guy, but they don't think he can win. I think in a nice way, he's trying to be like, Will is old. I like Will, but Will is old, so I don't think he's going to win comps. I think that's why. I think that's what Adrian is trying to say to Zach. But there's nothing really about the competitions that we've seen thus far that suggests that an older player would not be able to win, to be honest with you.
I have no idea. We'll see more than me.
Um, I'm looking for something and I can't find it. Now I can find it. Mickey can steal someone's HOH, but the HOH can interrogate the house, and if they can correctly. So what happened? So okay, what I'm trying to figure out about what you're saying. You said they can interrogate the house. Obviously, the person's not going to admit it. So when you say if they can correctly identify who took it, is it going to be like the first thing with the accomplice where the whole house takes a vote on who took it? And if the majority of the house picks the right person correctly, the thief is exposed? Is that what it is? And if they get exposed, so they can so the votes are okay. So I assume what you're saying is the HOH is still going to remain the picks that that person makes, but it's just going to be revealed to the house who the person who made the picks is. Kelly's power is a solo veto challenge where she competes alone. So this is an option that she has. She has the option to exercise that, or yeah, I assume that's what you're saying. She has an option to exercise that. Mickey told Morgan about her power. Sheesh, you guys are up on it. Thank you. I was asking for updates yesterday, and I was not receiving them. Only the HO. Okay, so the HOH. So if Mickey chooses to steal the HOH picks and makes her own pitch, sorry. If Mickey chooses to steal the HOH picks and make her own picks, then the HOH has a chance, one chance to guess who stole his picks. And if he picks correctly, then it's going to be revealed to the rest of the house who that person is. Okay. That's interesting enough. Keanu has double chances to win the veto. I should be taking note of this, okay? I should be taking some note. So, recap that a little bit for me, Jacob. Who are the four people? Okay, let me try to catch this. Try to catch this. All right, so Kiana has double chances to win the veto,
Don't tell them about this, and I just gotta win it.
and they can play it
Become paranoid.
again if he doesn't win.
I was like, yes.
All right, Mickey has a chance
I was like,
to steal the HOH votes and make her own. He has a chance
yeah, right now.
to interrogate.
Oh my goodness, it's so funny. Hi.
And if he guesses correctly, they will be revealed, okay?
But if you could, yeah.
Now, Kelly's is what? Let's see. What is Kelly's power? Did you say what Kelly's power is? Kelly's power is a solo veto challenge. Okay. Kelly. This is a lot. This is a lot of powers, y'all. They're making this like a modern day Survivor. And the last one is who? Zach. What power does Zach have? I didn't know Zach has a power. Jacob, what power does Zach have? And is this still the only camera that they're showing? Because if so, boring. Boring. All right. Yeah. They're on all 4 cameras, y'all. Boring me to death. Boring. 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 Yo, I don't know what y'all think about Adrian, but Adrian was supposedly supposed to be really interesting based on his cast video, but I'm not seeing that. Oh, enter Keanu into the room. Keanu has entered the chat. Yeah, you're tired. I'm tired too, sir. But I'm tired because y'all are not doing anything to keep me awake.
Yeah, it's rough. Well, the one good thing is, we can't trust Will. That is 100%.
So Keanu says they can't trust Will. I don't know how they came to that conclusion, but okay. Okie dokie. Will is not to be trusted, apparently.
He's like, what you mean, man? I did.
Oh, because everybody is making the theory that he was one of the people who flipped votes. But he was actually loyal to the Burger. What are they? Burger Boys?
And let's see if they believe me. I told it to them. And then, like, Ashley was like, wait, you did? She started doing the math on her phone. And I was like, okay, so that was already number 1. Number 2 was that. Like, if he's so sure that it wasn't me, that was me, that was voting for her, that's 100%. She told me it was Riley. I was like, no way. No way. Yeah. 0% chance. Do you think if like my girl comes off the block, do you think Will's gonna be upset for it? Did you have any idea? I don't know, man. If they know that Will's a definitive number for them, is then
I think Mickey is playing the best game. Yeah. I mean, I just haven't seen tons of the feeds yet, but I can see that being the case.
That's what we've been trying to figure out.
Mickey pretty much has a coup d'etat unless the HOH figures out it's her. And I think there's enough people and she's playing a good enough poker game Has she told anybody that you know of about that?
Yeah, I know. What's
If Zach is on the block, oh, so his power is the regular power that we already knew about. I got you.
who I laid out. Exactly who I laid out.
Yeah, I already knew about that power because he said it on the episode
Why didn't you guys run with that, bro?
in the diary room.
This could have been. Yeah. And honestly, I can't fault Vince for this, but I was like, that the only person that he could have thrown from that side really was like Jimmy. That was like the only person he had a reason to. You know, I do. And like,
Mickey has only told Morgan. So was it a conversation where Mickey told Morgan about her? Oh wait, Morgan doesn't have a power, so
if we run the table,
that I don't know how smart of a move that is.
Yeah. But, you know, if we do, we gotta get like at
That's too much power, man.
2 or 3 now. That's what has to
Like,
3 in a row.
if they said the power lasts 2 weeks or 3 weeks, even I'd be okay. But until jury, that's a lot.
I've had a few people approach me about that. Yeah.
All right, y'all. 13 more minutes. I'm gonna be on here another 13 minutes.
Like, it just, like, I'm not kidding. I had like 3 people at this point.
The feeds are not feeding me right now. I don't like that.
Adrian Kelly, me, Adrian, and Jimmy. They're like, everyone's just like has their own agenda and all this, and so I'm just like, do I honor whoever gets the pick? You know what I'm saying? Or like, what do I even do in that situation? Who do you think is best for your game to keep? Because like, obviously, I would want to pick you if you.
Plus, jury is back to 7. So yeah, that's too long for powers. I don't mind the powers. It's just that it's so much power to give early on. It's like that means if there's 4 people with powers and we're on week 2, then a lot of choices can be undermined. So this is not necessarily a best gameplay season anymore. It's like
he's just like walk away and you're like, yeah. I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Gameplay and luck put together.
That's the case at all. I think he's just antsy about the whole situation. You know? But I will definitely give you an answer. I just now it's 3 different people that approach me, so I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do. But yeah, I don't know, dog. I just don't feel great. Yeah, no matter how you shake it.
So now it's just Keanu and Zach talking. Okay. Camera 1. I think that's camera 1. That Keanu said, "Well, if you win it, you can't be nominated." Like, no, duh, sir.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Give me till the morning.
Yeah, me too.
I'll let you know.
So Keanu made a pitch and said, "I hope if you win, you would use it on me." If you were paying attention, he was just pitched that by Adrian also. I hope if you win, you would use it on me. So Zach is in a conundrum here.
Probably not gonna happen this week. But I tell you what, bro.
Now, if you're in here, before I say it, I'm gonna check how many likes are in here.
We cannot have another repeat this week. Like if he would come up this week, or Jimmy would come up this week, pretty right now, bro. Pretty right now. 100%.
Okay, where are we at here?
I mean, we had those 2.
Hit the like button, please. If you like my feed, if you like what I bring to the table, hit that like button.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. That HO, like, it just wasn't. It wasn't my strength. It wasn't a lot of people's strength.
Zach is saying the HOH competition that they had was not his strength.
Right. Yeah, whoever got the key, bro. If it's more of an endurance comp, like I promise you, I'll be last. So, you know, I'll be winning it. So, yeah, we just gotta hold on. So the next one. I mean, you really have to just, you have to win. Like, yeah, no, I know. I'm not.
They're both talking about how Keanu has to win the power veto.
You off, and it's probably going to be me. I'm hoping it's like Will, but you know.
Zach thinks he's gonna get renommed.
That's, I feel like, he may, because he's not, which is exactly what I was wanting with telling them that. I was like, okay, I know for a fact I can't trust that dude. Plus, he would look at me afterwards. Yeah, and I really think it's between me and Riley.
Zach says he thinks the renom is going to be between himself and Riley.
I say no to working with you. Is it gonna, like, in terms of like you taking me? You're gonna like go for Riley? I want to go for Riley because I feel like he's just as close to Kelly as he is to me. And he might use it on her.
I don't know if Keanu's trying to make a sales pitch for Zach to vote to stay him if he got off the block, but it's not a good one.
Yeah, let me think through it because I've had multiple people ask me that. And,
all right, y'all.
Yeah,
I think I'm hopping off this thing for now.
Yeah, no pressure, bro. Yeah,
but
no pressure.
Hold on.
No pressure.
Thanks, Jacob, and who else? Jacob and DM Rocks for filling me in on the T. I would say Zach and Lauren over Zach and Morgan. Zach and Lauren. That's what I would say. You missed earlier, Cass.
Yeah, I know. I don't mind people thinking that though, because I feel like it's also like, yeah.
I was watching the feeds and seeing some things that suggest otherwise.
I mean, here's the thing. Everyone thinks we want to do. Everyone thinks me and you, Rachel, and your trio. Yeah, but people also think Amy and Rachel are a duo. Yeah, I know. People also think Nikki and Morgan are a duo, and then you two are kind of a new duo. Like
you missed Lauren doing. Wait,
you know what I'm saying?
You missed
but it's like
Zach doing like, Lauren's hair.
But like, I
but it's like
the people who
we're all friends. Everybody has stuff on their third. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like.
What's crazy to me is.
And then also a lot of people thought that Lauren was going to be influenced by Zach's vote when she said multiple times that she doesn't know what she feels about the whole
Can I just
right?
say it? Maybe it's not best for me to say it, but that's sexist as fuck. What the woman?
She's not into Zach on week 2.
And I'm not just the guy.
That's not to say she will not be into Zach on week 5, 6.
Yeah.
It was.
It's easy to be picky and choosy when you just get there.
Just to be nice. Like, she treats Zach the same way that everybody else treats Zach.
Yeah, I agree.
And how she treats everybody else.
So everybody is saying that Zach.
The big beautiful man. Like that's so stupid.
And honestly, Lauren's a super fan of the show. She's not gonna be dumb. You know what I'm saying? Like
They're debating about this exact thing right now.
I think it's a weakness that she's indecisive, but she's aware.
Yeah, she's completely aware.
So that's also a strength. But not that I'm trying to go. I didn't mean it to come off that way. But
I don't think that.
But I will say that yes, there's going to be a point with our little group that was in here last night. They're going to have to, start nominating some of the others or whatever, whether it's wrong or otherwise.
Yeah.
I know for me, if I'm back in this room, I'm targeting people who I wasn't working with.
Yeah.
And I haven't really worked with them. Do I feel okay doing major trusted? Absolutely.
I don't think it will be. I do not think it will be.
Yeah.
Will's name is being thrown out there a lot, and I think it's just going to what I said about an older castmate with a bunch of younger cast. He doesn't have to do anything. They're just going to isolate him. Anyways, y'all, I want to thank everybody for jumping on here and participating. I would stay on longer, but it's Friday night, man. I'm super tired. I don't even know how I stayed awake this long, to be honest with you, but please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell to get notified of when I drop some more great content. Thank y'all.
I love her.